biology was boring today, wasn't it? The study of magical fruits. Professor Sprout should just stick with vegetables.
Really? I found it fascinating. Some other classes have been a bit boring, though.
If you're so bored, maybe you should start hanging out with Victor Crumb again. You sure were the apple of his eye.
Yeah, he really liked to sit down beside her.
We better hurry to Hagrid. Here's some new information about Voldemort and Snape.
Yeah, they're such pesticides.
I completely agree. They're ruining our environment. Not to mention Voldemort is completely toxic and causing so many people to be sick. It's complete pollution to our world.
Shut up, Hermione, or I'll push you down the hill so you roll.
Then we'll have an apple turnover.
You need my help in classes. Aren't you glad I'm here?
No. Bloody hell, it's Voldemort! You don't seem happy to see me, Potter. Quite sour, in fact.
What do you think? Didn't we take care of you in the final book?
Well, clearly, this encounter isn't part of the canon. In any case, my mission here today is to use my newly acquired dark pesticide powers to eradicate this world of those icky, disgusting insects that do nothing but cause us harm. Kind of like the ones Weasley has crawling on his head. Ah, get them off me, get them off me! My point exactly. Soon this world will be cleansed, and it's all thanks to me.
You seem to have your facts wrong, Voldemort. Pesticides actually do more harm to us than the bugs will ever do.
You're supposed to actually know it all. Don't you know how to be quiet when you're grown?
Don't you know that when pesticides escape into the environment, they can cause serious damage to the ecosystem, like changing the hormones of fish, birds, and mammals, even causing birth defects? How even traces of agriculture pesticides in drinking water can cause many different types of cancers in humans? And just how easily this occurs as pesticides can reach the wider environment in many different ways, like absorption, stage drift, runoff and leaching, and the volatilization of...
Oh, shush. Just let me do it my way. It'll be much faster. It burns! It burns! Severus, didn't the snake kill you in the final book?
Well, as you said, my lord, this is most definitely not part of the canon.
Ha 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 ha. Very well, very well. As much as I appreciate your help, I think I have this under control.
Professor Snape, we should have known you had some part in this madness.
Quiet, Potter.
Listen to your Professor, Harry. Grown-ups are working here.
Oh yeah? Well, not too fast. Fulderio incredulo.
You pay for that, you bug-blood. Soltus in the woundus.
My scar! It...
No, Harry, he needs first aid. Lemonade! Accelerate decompius!
Cut in half here.
Freezio!
Meddling kids and capacitus.
No, he's going to break the spell we cast on Voldemort. The environment's doomed.
I have been waiting so long for this moment.
Yes, that's a good Severus. How about you dog blows now?
No!
Here we go. Photo degradation.
Ah! No, what have you done? I thought you were with me.
You've clearly misjudged me from the start. I am an eco-friendly pesticide made out of oils extracted from herbs like mint and rosemary. I loathe insects, but I do not wish to cause damage to the environment. What I did to you was a photodegradation. I sent light similar to that of the sun to take away your pesticide potency. Not even Weasley's headbugs will be harmed by you now. But nothing. Now, I must get going.
Professor Dumbledore, you just missed the battle. We could have used your help.
Oh, don't be silly. The three of you and Severus clearly had it under control. But how did you know that you could trust Professor Snape? I've known from the start just what he was made of. I trusted him to do the right thing when the time... Now, off to bed, the three of you.
All right.
It was very fortunate fortunate of our heroes to have defeated Voldemort, or else the environment would have been in absolute ruins. Let me explain it all for you muggles out there. Had Voldemort been successful, this world would have been drowned in pesticides. What does this mean? Many agricultural pesticides intended to kill insects and weeds are able to cause a large disturbance to the ecosystem. For example, the now banned DDT caused the thinning of eggshells in many birds of prey like eagles and ospreys, decreasing the likelihood of the chicks surviving past the egg stage. And Hermione was right. Even humans can be affected. Another type of pesticides called organophosphates can mess with enzymes that help with the nervous system, causing anything from tiredness to disrupting brain development. So what can you do to help stop this problem from getting worse? For one, you can avoid using them in your garden and eat more organically grown products, which wouldn't have these chemicals at all. You can also try to use eco-friendly pesticides like Severus. He said himself that he was made of oils extracted from herbs, which amazingly doesn't develop resistance in the pests. That is, pests that are treated with chemical pesticides don't eventually become less affected by them. However, they still don't last anywhere near as long or kill as many pests as chemical pesticides, but they are constantly improving with more research. Still, they're not destructive to other living creatures like the chemical ones, so try to use them when you can. If you have to use the chemical pesticides, you can use the ones that aren't embedded in the soil. That way, the sunlight can eventually break them down. You can also regulate the soil pH and temperature to encourage the microbial breakdown of chemicals. Hope you learned a thing or two about pesticides. Dumbledore out.